Hi everyone, JV here, and today we'll be doing an unboxing video for Bandai's new toy, the Soul of Chogokin Daizyujin. I'd like to thank Great Toys Online for this Chogokin set. So without further ado, let's start. So let's start by comparing the box. So this is basically the box of the SOC Daizyujin. So I have here the box of the Legacy Megazord. So as you can see, this one is bigger than the Legacy Megazord one. And then I have as well this Megazord right here. This is probably my first Megazord, so I got this when I was 7. I think it was around 1995 when I got this set. And then this is the Legacy Megazord figure. And I have here the Super Robot Chogokin Megazord as well. And the new one, the Minipla Megazord. So the Minipla Daizyujin. So let's start unboxing this little guy right here. So I'll just set aside everything. Okay. So this one is a little bit fragile. Long. Okay. Okay. As you can see, the box is very big. So I'll open it. So I got this set from Great Toys Online. So they were kind enough to send me a figure for review. So okay, so this is basically the box and the figure set. So if you remember the first one, the 1993 release, yeah, 1993, 1995, somewhere in that year, the first Megazord figure from America would have a similar look, if I'm not mistaken. This is how I imagined my first, this is how I remembered my first one. So the figure comes with the 5 Zords. Basically, you have the pterodactyl, the saber-toothed tiger, the triceratops, the mammoth, and then the T-Rex. Oh no, not the mammoth, the mastodon. Okay, so let's start. So, this is really cool. There's a lot of articulation in this little guy right here. So unbox everyone, set them aside. So I'll put the plastic inside. And this is the pterodactyl. Very nice, very nice. It's so good. Okay. Then you have here the mastodon, the mammoth. And then the Zord. Wow, it's really cool. And then the triceratops, which is very much articulated as well. And then the last one, the saber-toothed tiger. Oh my god, this is really cool. So much articulation in a set. This is, I think, what we hoped we got before. But lucky for us, Bandai decided to make a set especially for the collectors. So you can see it. It's so cool. And then, of course, we have here the pterodactyls, so-called feet. Okay, so let's set this aside. So basically this is what's inside the box. So you have the saber-toothed tiger, you have the mastodon, you have the triceratops, you have the T-Rex, and then you have the pterodactyl. So, ooh, really cool. And then of course it comes with the sword, and then what acts as the pterodactyl's feet, the missiles, or the guns, I think, is included. And it has this, what do you call this? It has the manual stuff. So this is basically the manual for the set. So you can see that it's really premium. How they package the manual is really premium. And then compared to the manuals before, it's full colored manual. Okay, so we'll be going through each robot. So I'll be zooming in the camera so everyone can see the details of the entire set. Okay, so we start with the T-Rex Zord. So basically this is what it looks like. So it's not different from the early release Zord, but you'll clearly see the difference in terms of like articulation. So we start with the hands. Its arms are very articulated, so you can do a bit of side, as you can see. And the claws can open and close. So, and then the mouth can open. So you see there the missile. There. It's there, and then the chest can open. So similar to the old ones, right? But what's different now is that the missiles, okay, as you can see here, you can put to store when not in use. So let's try it. So okay, it's there, and probably you can close. Okay, and then as you can see, the legs here, they can move sideways. Okay, bit of awkward, but yeah, you can see that it can do sideways. And then there's a bit of articulation in the flap. Okay, what I like about this one is the tail. The tail can do a bit of like a good bending. Okay, from the tip going down, going back up again. So basically, the T-Rex Zord is now fully articulated T-Rex, so compared to before. So next we move on to the next figure. Now we have here the Mastodon. So this little guy could do articulations on its nose. So compared to the old one, it has articulation, and then the head can do tilting as well. Okay, and the next we have the Triceratops. The Triceratops has a new feature. So compared to the old one, you can actually expand its body. So here I'll show you. You can expand it. Okay, and the tail is again articulated. So this one, it's fixed already, and then you can bend it like so. Okay, actually bend it more if you pull this down, so you can bend more. And then what I like about this new T-Rex, new Triceratops, would be this little guy over here, the chain. The chain is really a cool addition to this figure, because yeah, it's similar to what we saw when we were young, when we were used to watching Power Rangers. So this is a good addition. I think this is the selling point of this figure, this Triceratops figure. And again, the head is articulated. Okay, so this kind of reminds me of the partner of Barney, the purple Triceratops. So it's really good. So the addition of this extended body, like for this Zord, is a cool addition to the Triceratops. And then now we move to the saber-toothed tiger. Okay. Oh, I forgot to mention, this little guy over here can open its mouth. Okay, so you can actually open its mouth. So the hands are a little slippery. So there, you can open its mouth. And like I said, you can actually move it. You can see there's a bit of movement for the entire head. So it's really cool, this figure. The new Triceratops is really cool. Okay, now we move to the saber-toothed tiger. So the saber-toothed tiger again, of course it can open its mouth, can reverse its fangs, and then it has a good articulation for the feet and the paw, or the paws. Okay, basically that's it. And similar to the Triceratops, can move its upper parts. Okay, and then yeah, if you pull this, pull this a bit further, you can point the tail downwards. Okay, but that looks weird, so put it back up. So it'll be like this. It's a set. It's set already. Okay. And then last would be the pterodactyl. Okay, pterodactyl, you can see it's a bit shiny. Oh, it's shinier than the others. And then the wings is actually pointy. Like this is pointier than the other pterodactyls that I had. So yeah, kind of pointy. And then basically that's the articulation for this little pterodactyl. Okay, you can pull the wings down, like so. And it has like kegs for connecting. So later I'll show you how this keg works. Okay, so let's assemble the toy. So let's assemble the Megazord. So in preparation for the assembly, so we'll start with this one. So very easy. Okay, like this. Set aside, and then the Triceratops. Okay, what you need to do is you need to pull this down, and then instead of doing this for its solo, you need to put it like this and then pull it down. Okay, and then so much like the others, you just put the head like this. So it's basically the leg, one leg. Okay. Next would be the saber tooth. So saber tooth again, just need to pull up the fangs. Okay, so fold everything. Okay, similar to the old way of doing the saber tooth. Okay. Okay, and then pull the leg. And then pull this back. Okay, pull this back. So it would allow the keg for the connection from the T-Rex to be connected. Next would be the mastodon. So like I mentioned, the nose is articulated, and then you can put up the head like up and down. Okay, now to make this as to transform this to its Megazord arms, just need to pull out the head from the body, so similar like before. So as you can see, there are smaller connecting pegs. Okay, now what's different is that this comes in like a flap. So before it's not like this, it's not a flap at all. So I think this is done so it can create a seamless look for the mastodon. So as you can see, it's hidden. Okay, compared to before that we can see what's happening inside. So basically before we just see some of this, like this part, you can already see the knuckles of the Zord, but with this one they covered it up. Okay, so similar to what we do before. So you can actually put the arms like this, okay, and then open the body of the mastodon. And then now you can hide this, as you can see. Okay. Very seamless. You just fold it and then hide it. Okay, like this. Fold it, then hide it. And there you go. So you have the arms. And then what's good about this one is that the hands have a different articulation. So you can see the thumb right here. there's an active thumb. It's not just a closed knuckle. So apparently this one is a bit closed, but again, there's a new thumb articulation. Okay, so it's now time to prepare the T-Rex, which would be the main body of this entire Zord line. Okay, so to do that, we need to bend this the leg. So you'll see that there's this peg. So this is a metallic peg. So yeah, so most of the parts of this are die cast. Okay, so this is one part of the figure that is die cast. So just pull out the the knee guards. So you have this connectors. Okay, just straighten this up. Okay, so similar to how we do it there. Okay, so you have the body ready. Okay, okay, now we remove what's inside. So this is the missiles. We fold this, then put this down. And you can close. So similar to the Legacy Megazord, this is how you reveal the Megazord's face. Okay, there. And then you connect it. Okay, so left. So there. You just connect it easily, easily connected. Just connect it like so, connect it again, so. Okay. So it's connected. Okay, I'll adjust my camera so you can see how I connect the arms of the Zord. Adjust my camera. Okay. So bring out the tail. Now we just connect this. We have this peg here. As you can see, this peg. We connect it to the body. Okay, like that. And then for this, just put it like this back. Okay, so for you to connect the missiles, you need to open this. There's a hidden peg. Okay, the hidden peg. Then what you do is you connect. No, it's not for that one. No, it's not for that one. It's okay. So put it back in. Reconnect the missiles. Okay, there's this peg for the missile here. Take this one, connect it here. Okay. And then now you put this, and then you just, like I mentioned earlier, there's a peg for the pterodactyl, so you just need to open it. Okay, there's the peg. You need to open it. Okay, unlike before, you can connect it easily. This one has a peg to it. You need to open for it to connect to the body. Okay. basically, this is how Chogokin Megazord looks like. You can see the arms are fully articulated. Okay. So this is how it looks like. Let's check. Okay, I'll do a pan shot. I'll pan this out and then let's compare with the other Megazord. So here's a side-by-side comparison with the other Megazord figures. So this is the Legacy Mega figure, and then this one is the Megazord from the 90s, and then this one is the new one, the Soul of Chogokin Daizyujin figure. So as you can see, I posed the figure differently. So you would see the difference in terms of like variety and poses. So this too can only be posed very stiffly or very stiff compared to the Soul of Chogokin Daizyujin line, which can do a lot of poses because of its articulation. So although it stands a little bit short compared to the two, it makes up for its very good articulation. So basically, I'd recommend the Power Rangers fan to get this figure to add to their collection. So I'll be posting a detailed review on my blog on this. So that will be posted on Justveryrandom.com. So if you like this video, click like and subscribe, and then you'll see more of my toy reviews in the future. So I'd like to thank again Great Toys Online for this amazing fully articulated figure from Bandai. If you want to see more toy reviews, click the like button and subscribe.